Good night, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to another evening. We're going to be looking at English for everyone. English for everyone. Welcome to Teacher Lauren's class, and I hope you have been learning and you are learning. This evening, we will be speaking about subject and verb agreement. I'm sure you would have known all about subject and you would have known about verbs. So this evening we're going to be putting subjects and verbs together. If the subject is one, the verb has to be one. We are still on the section as it relates to grammar. And of the five parts or sections or whatever you want to call it, the grammar, spelling, vocabulary, creative writing, reading comprehension, the four different strands of English language, grammar seems to be one of the most difficult areas to master because it has so many exceptions to the rules, but nevertheless we can master it if we continue to practice. So we'll be looking at subject and verb agreement this evening again. If the verb is one, the subject has to be one. If the subject is one, the verb has to be one. If the subject is more than one, the verb has to be more than one. And there are some unusual ones, like the pronouns. Using pronouns with subject of verb agreement, we have to make some changes. So we're going to be looking at some of the rules. Again, we started last week, and we're going to continue. Rule 1. Rule 1. Remember, plural nouns, the S is on the verb. But plural verbs, there are no S's. So when you're talking about one, and the verb is one, jumps, runs, walks, talks, listens, it means one person is doing the action. And it can go with I or you. Now, if there's no S on the verb, climbs, run, jump, drive, talks, bark, if there's no S on the verb, then it means that it is more than one person will be doing that particular action. So, when we say the boy runs or run, the boy, rule 1, add S to the verb. The boy runs or run to the park. The boy run to the park. Because the subject is one, then the verb has to be one. So we say the boy runs to the park. So we're looking at subject and verb agreement. The boy, one boy. So no S is here, S is going to be here. So sometimes you can look at it. If the verb, you cannot have two S right there with the verb S and the subject S. So the boy runs to the park. Boy runs to the park. Boy runs to the park. Come in just a minute. Making sure. Alright. Boy runs to the park. Just making sure. Alright. The boy runs to the park. But if you have the boys now, B-O-Y-S, it would be runs or run and to the park. And the answer would be run. No S. As long as you have the S on it, it means one. So listen to these now and you answer. The cat sleep or sleeps on the sofa. One cat sleeps. The dogs, more than one dog, bark or barks loudly. More than one, bark, no S. My friend, one friend, plays or played the piano. And that would be my friend, one friend plays. The book, now this is another one. Remember we spoke about the is and the are, was, and the were, has, and the have. And the have. So we have these is and are, was and were, has and have. So we can look at those. Is mean one. The boy is going to the football match. The girls are. She was, past tense. Were, they were. And has, she has a book. They have books. Remember we don't, with the I, you don't say I has or you has. You say I have or I have. So we use the I there instead of using has. I have, you can say I has. I was, you can say I was, and we were. Alright, you can say I were. You cannot say I were. Or you have to say we were. So these things you have to practice them. Now, that was just, by the way, rule 2. Rule 2, it says that two subjects joined by and. Two subjects joined by and. Tom and Jerry is our friends. Which one? Tom and Jerry is our friends. Which one? And if you say Tom and Jerry are, you are correct. You are correct. You are correct. Another one joined by hand. My friend and I is are going to the park. My friend is going to the park. I am going to the park. But we are, my friends and I, we are. So it's are. So when you have two subjects joined by and, the verb should be, the verb should be plural. That's rule 2. Subjects joined by and. All right. Next one, rule 3. Subject joined by or nor. Let me write it properly so that you can see that. Let me clean and write. So rule 2, subjects joined by and, A-N-D. Rule 3, subject joined by or, subjects joined by or and nor. Now, listen. The verb, listen to this one carefully. The verb that is closest, the word that is closest to the verb, that's the one you choose. Let me go again. The verb that is closest, the verb that is closest to the word that is closest, whether nor or, whichever one is closest to the verb, that's the one you choose. Let's go. Look at this one. Either the teacher or the students is or are responsible. Either the students or the teacher is are responsible. Either the teacher either goes with nor, and neither or neither goes with nor. Either the teacher or the students are responsible. Either the teacher or the students is responsible. Let me write the other one now. Either, turn it around, the teacher or the students are responsible. Now, either the students or teacher is or are responsible. Now, that's the word that comes nearest. The word that comes nearest, this word teacher. The ones we're going to look, you have two nouns, two subjects, student and teacher. This one is nearer to the verb. So you always go with the one that is nearer to the verb. So either the student or teacher is responsible. Right? Now this one, either this teacher is here, or the student is here. This one, it has on an S. So this one is going to be R. So you choose the is, the one that is nearest to the verb. So the subject here, and it's near to the verb here. So anyone that is nearer or nearest, nearer is two you're looking at, you choose that one. So listen to this one, and nor is the same. Either and or goes together, and neither goes with nor. So either and either and or, they go together. Either and or, they go together. Neither and nor, they go together. Listen to this one. Neither the student nor the teacher was hour early. Neither the students, first one is students, nor the teacher was hour early already. Neither the students nor the teacher was hour ready. And you're going to go with teacher. Teacher will be was. Next one. Either the cat or dogs, either the cat or the dogs runs or run outside. Let me write that on. Let me write it on the board so that we can see it. So this one, that's rule 3. Look at this one. Either the cat either the cat or the dogs either the cat or the dogs runs or run outside. Either the cat or the dog. Either the cat or the dogs. So this one, dogs, that's on the S and it's near to the verb, so we choose run. So the one that is near or nearer to the verb, choose that one. So we're going to go to rule 4 now. Rule 4. Remember, when we're doing English language, what's the purpose we're doing it for? So that we can master the writing skills, write for ourselves, and entertain ourselves and entertain others. It's a rewarding experience. Indefinite in. We are going to be looking now at indefinite pronouns. When we're using subjects with indefinite pronouns, it stands for one. Let me explain. Pronouns like everyone, each one, each, everyone, nobody, somebody, everybody, those words, they are called indefinite pronouns. Whenever you see them in a sentence, especially in front of the verb, all sentences with these pronouns, they are singular. So words like either, just doing it either, you're not looking at just one sentence with either the boy or the girl is here, just the straight one. Somebody, someone, each, every, everyone, no one, and there are more. Whenever you see these words in a sentence, they tell you right away, these words tell you right away that the subject and the verb agreement will be singular. One, they mean one. Everyone is, so words like either, someone, everybody, nobody, somebody, no one, everyone, right? These indefinite pronouns, they mean that the verb is one. Indefinite pronouns, when you use them in a sentence, it means that the verb is singular. So each of the 10 boys, each of the 20 boys is still referring to one. Each of the boys in the class, each. No one is at school. Everybody is gone. Nobody is here. Somebody puts. So as long as you see those indefinite pronouns, they mean one, singular. Let's go. For example, everybody. Is, are invited to the party. Right away, I see an indefinite pronoun. I see an indefinite pronoun. So I know right away I would underline my everybody. I'm going to use the singular. Because remember, we're talking about subject and verb agreement. And this one, everybody, nobody, somebody, one of, all those words, they mean one. So because they mean one, the subject has to be one. Each of the students has. Now, we're going to go now, and you are going to decide. Remember the verb with the S? These are singular. The ones without the S, these are plural. Let's go, and you decide which one is the correct verb. Everyone know, K-N-O-W, or knows the answer. Everyone know or knows the answer. And if you say knows, you are correct. Because both of them, the knows equal one. And it says everyone equal one. Everyone knows one, everyone one. So knows mean one and everyone means one. Now the next one, each student has or have. Each student has or have. Each, because I know that each means one, I will have to choose the verb that also means one. So each student has a pen. Nobody likes or likes to be late. Nobody likes or likes to be late. So I'm going to choose likes. Someone is at the door. Someone, not someone, are at the door. So we have to be careful of these indefinite pronouns. Now, as I said, there are some exceptions to every rule in English language. Now, there are some words, they are not really indefinite pronouns, so to speak, or they might be indefinite pronoun, yes, but they are slightly different. And I'm going to talk about indefinite pronouns when it can be used in the plural form. Rule 5 rather. Indefinite pronouns, singular, plural. Now these are kind of the same thing, but you have some words, few, several, few and several, and many. Sometimes these can pose a little challenge. So they are considered indefinite pronouns as well. But if we have to use these three, especially these three, the few, the several, and the many, we stick with the plural. So these are also called indefinite pronouns, but we use the plural form, the plural verbs to go with them. All right, let me see if I can say that again. I showed you indefinite pronouns. Everybody, each, not one of, those are indefinite pronouns, and they mean one. Singular subject, singular verb. Now there are some other indefinite pronouns like few, many, several. They are also called indefinite pronouns, but these take on plural verbs. So if you say many are absent, you don't say many is absent. Many are absent. Several boys are in the class. Several have completed their homework. Few children were missing. So even though these words are referred to indefinite pronouns as well, they use the plural form. Many students are in class, and that is are. Few was or were chosen for the team, and that few were chosen. Several has or have finished early, and that would be have. Many like or likes, and that many like. So even though these are indefinite pronouns, they use the plural form. All right. Now listen to this one. And this is a rule. A pronoun must agree with its noun. A pronoun must agree with its noun in number. A student must bring his or her book. Students must bring their book. So a student must bring his or her book. But students, if you are using pronoun like his, her, and their. Let's put it for that one. Rule 5. Rule 6, sorry. Using his, her, their. So the students must take their book, their books. The books belong to them. But if you're talking about one, a student must bring his or her. But the students must bring their books. So if it is one, his or her, but more than one there. Now listen to this one and tell me. Each girl should bring their notebook. Each girl should bring their notebook. And if you say her, you are correct because I have each in a sentence and each is going to tell you that is one. The boys forgot his bag or their bag. The boys forgot his or their bag. One boy, so his bag. Every student must submit his or her or their work. Which one? Every student. So every is one, so it's going to be his or her. The teacher told the class to bring their project. The teacher, who do the telling? The teacher told the class to bring, the teacher told the class to bring their project. The teacher told the class is nearest to the verb, to bring their project. Nearest to the verb. All right, we have a few more here. Listen now. Choose the correct answer. Listen for the verb, listen for the subject. Everyone in the class is or are ready for the test. Everyone in the class is ready for the test, or everyone in the class are ready for the test. And if you say S is, you are correct. 1, the subject, we are talking about indefinite pronouns. Now listen to this one. Neither of them want or wants to go home early. Neither of them want or wants to go home early. And that's neither is one, wants. Remember I showed you about the neither nor? If you have two subject that they're talking about and one is nearer to the verb, but in this case, it's only one. Many of the students has or have completed the assignment. Many of the students has or have completed the assignment. Many, more than one. It's an indefinite pronoun, but it uses plural verb. Each of the player plays or play very well. Each of the player plays or play very well. Each means one. So the verb on the inside, you choose the verb that is one. And the one with the S is one. Because they have agreement. Singular subject, singular verb. Somebody is or are knocking at the door. Somebody means one. So the verb has to be one. So somebody is. These is my book, or these are my books. Or these is or are the books I have been looking for, or I was looking for. These means more than one. These means more than one. These more than one. These takes on a plural verb. Now this other one, nobody in the group knows or know the answer. Nobody in the group know, K-N-O-W, or knows, K-N-O-W-S, the answer. And if you say knows, you are correct. Now, several of the boys was or were absent yesterday. Several. And several means more than one, although it's an indefinite pronoun. Now listen to this one. All of the milk is, let me try it again. I'm going to use the past tense. All of the milk was thrown in the jug. Was or were. All of the milk was or were thrown in the jug. All of the water is spilled on the ground, or all of the water are spilled on the ground. All of the water is gone, or all of the water are gone. Which one? When you're talking about things that you cannot count, like liquid, all of the milk, all of the water, all of the syrup, you refer to it, although you see the word all, it is accepted that it is singular. So all of the water is gone. All of the water was spilled. All of the water was spilled. All of the juice was gone. So it always refers to liquid as one, as just one body. So it takes on a singular verb. All right? Just a few more. Either the teacher or the students, this one, the one that is near, is responsible for the mess. So the student is near to the verb, so you're going to choose are. Neither the boys nor the girl. So the word girl is nearer to the verb, so we choose was. Either the books or the pen is on the table. So you choose the one that is nearer to the verb. All right, next one. Either my mother or my father is or are going to school today. Either my mother or my father is or are going to school today. And that one is nearest, R is nearest to the verb, so we choose. Neither the chair nor the tables, neither the chair, one chair, nor the tables, more than one, was or were arranged properly. So I'm going to go with the tables and choose were. Now we have come to the end. Let me just quickly revise. We are looking at subject and verb agreement. Agreement means they must be saying the same number. They must be on the same accord. They are called concord. That means that they come together. They have to work together. You cannot have the subject being one and the verb mean more than one. They have to be in agreement. Now we say when you see the first one, first rule, when you see the S on the verb, it means one. So you can only say Sheila jumps on the bed. So we add S to the verb. We look at another concept where the subjects are joined by an. Mother and father are making a beautiful garden. Mother and father are making a beautiful garden. So we both of them. When we talk about that, both of them. Then we look at rule 3, where we say joining either goes with nor, neither goes with nor, and we look at the end, the one that is nearest to the end. Then we had indefinite pronouns, like everybody, someone, nobody. Anytime you see those words in a sentence, especially at the beginning, you know that the verb is going to be one. Then we speak about some other indefinite pronouns, like few, many. These are indefinite pronouns, and several. However, these take plural verbs. And we talk about these, right? Means more than one. So we are going to continue with singular, with looking at singular and plural subject along with verbs. Next week again, we're going to wrap it up because there are a few others that we need to look at and make sure you are right. If you want to become a good writer, practice writing. When you become a good writer, it's a good feeling. You can express yourself about others and express yourself about yourself. Now I'm just reminding you of the book, The Right Workbook. It's on Amazon. Get your copy. It will help you to become a better writer. It's in the description online. I'm also inviting you to like and to subscribe to this English for Everyone. As we go, we are continuing to learn. We are continuing to master language. Master for ourselves. We don't have to ask anybody to help us. We can master our own language, we can express our own selves. We can write our little poem, we can write our stories. When we are having a bad day, we can write something like will cheer us up. All right? So just remember, if you want to be a good writer, just write. Don't worry about the grammar. Do not worry about the punctuation marks. Do not worry about the spelling. It's what matters is ideas. Whenever you get an idea, if you're experiencing some emotion, today I am feeling lousy, I'm lazy, I'm feeling out of it, I'm feeling so and so. Just write. Don't worry about the grammar. Do not worry about how it sounds. Just write. And if you write today and you don't get it right, tomorrow use the same thing and correct. Make progress. Just write based on your feeling. This morning was a good morning. It was good because I so and so. And if you want to splice it with whatever, it was good because I got good news about my exam. My daughter passed her subject, or I went so and so, and you write 4 good things, and then you write something else. You can make a little poem. It can be a rhyming poem. It can be not only writing poem, but you can have free verse. You can have different narrative poem. Just write. Just write. I see you on Wednesday, where we are going to be continuing with our writing. We're going to start paragraph writing. Just remember to have your book and just write. Have a good evening. Thank you.